Hi everybody, how y'all doing today? My name is Aaron and this is Dumpster Fire Films. I watch movies that are supposedly bad for the first time to see how bad they really are. I will rate the movies from 1 to 5, 1 being I would totally watch again and not bad at all, and 5 being a total uncontrollable dumpster fire that I'm totally sorry that I watched and I hope to never watch again. Today's movie is Reefer Madness from 1936. It is a American anti-drug propaganda film, I believe, and I'm super surprised that I've never seen this movie. Being a raver in the early 2000s and being a lover of mostly party movies at that time, my favorites would be Groove, Go, Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas, Human Traffic, Train Spotting, what else? The Boys and Girls Guide to Getting Down, Requiem for a Dream, and Party Monster. Those are all, I think, great movies about partying. I mean, some of them are, the dangers of partying, but they're still great movies. So I'm really curious about this. I know that it's like the boogeyman of drugs kind of movie, so I'm hoping it's going to be funny from because it's so ridiculous, but we'll find out, I guess. If you like my content, please like, comment, and subscribe. And on with the show. Even the font is high. The motion picture you're about to witness may startle you. It would not have been possible otherwise to sufficiently emphasize the frightful toll of the new drug menace which is destroying the youth of America in alarmingly increasing numbers. Marijuana is that drug, a violent narcotic, an unspeakable scourge, the real public enemy number one. Its first effect is sudden, violent, uncontrollable laughter. Then comes dangerous hallucinations. Space expands, time slows down, almost stands still. Fixed ideas come next, conjuring up monstrous extravagances. Followed by emotional disturbances, the total inability to direct thoughts, the loss of all power to resist physical emotions, leading finally to acts of shocking violence, ending often in incurable insanity. In picturing its soul-destroying effect, no attempt was made to equivocate. The scenes and incidents, while fictionalized for the purposes of this story, are based upon actual research into the results of marijuana addiction. If their stark reality will make you think, will make you aware that something must be done to wipe out this ghastly menace, then the picture will not have failed in its purpose. Because the dreaded marijuana may be reaching forth next for your son or daughter. Or yours. Or yours. How's that?
And you must stand united on this and stamp out this frightful assassin of our youth.
Look at all those concerned white people.
Out of the traffic in these drugs, a lawlessness that we can scarcely estimate has grown and is now flourishing.
Oh, yes, yes.
I've received a letter of vital importance from a member of the Narcotics Bureau. I'm going to read this letter to you.
Ugh, reading.
And of the forces lurking behind it are the most important jobs.
Even they look bored.
A field of marijuana was found behind a tenement court. The weed was here being cultivated.
Is that what weed used to look like? Our weed is way better now, I think.
And made into cigarettes by a simple hand machine.
That looks like turf. Making turf cigarettes.
The value of drugs thus seized is enormous.
Those look like sugar cubes.
More deadly, even than these soul-destroying drugs, is the menace of marijuana.
Seriously? Worse than heroin?
You may also believe that the facts have been exaggerated. However, I'll give you the real facts behind the case.
The real facts. He did his own research.
Hey, Ralph. Hi, kid. Fine, Jack, and you? Oh, great. Where you heading? Oh,
He's handsome.
that's the one I was telling you about. Very nice.
That was creepy.
Some other time.
Can I go along with you? Sure. Hey, I'll see you at dinner, sis.
They're just gonna hang out with some stranger? I have yet to see anything scandalous happening.
Why, don't you know him? That's Hot Finger Friday.
Well, he really swings out hot with a message jive. You want to dance?
Do I?
Why does that look like Mende la Creme? I don't understand how old any of these people are supposed to be.
Hey, Dad, you got anything for me?
Well, they should be.
Don't bother your father.
Marijuana.
She'd have to be swell for you to like her.
Uh-huh.
I don't understand what's happening. Is there a plot to this movie or what?
How about driving me over to the show place with me?
When do we get to the weed? Or the madness?
Well, Rash, have you been rough? 2 sodas. No, I mean 1 soda and 1 root beer.
Oh, it's not a bar? I thought it was a bar.
Well, don't come on along, Bill. You'll get a kick out of it. Thanks just the same.
Oh, come on, Bill.
Peer pressure. Yeah. Get some. Churn the butter.
There's a new one in today.
Yeah, Bill Harper. He's all.
So they just live in a party house? I've lived in a party house. I don't recommend it.
Well, here we are. Oh, thanks. Oh, here. If you want a good smoke, try one of these.
So is it just like a weed speakeasy? What's happening?
Of course, if you're afraid. That's bitter. That's more like it.
Let's go, Jack. I'm red hot. Better be careful how you drive it. The first thing you know, you'll be ice cold.
Is it supposed to be showing the effects of weed while driving? What? Was that a hit and run? That's more like drunk driving, but okay.
There's something worrying you.
What have I got to worry about?
Why don't you tell me?
Well, for Pete's sake, don't start to cross-examine me, will you? I'm all right.
Jimmy!
Oh, you know, I just murdered an old man.
But do you realize that marijuana is not like other forms of dope? You see, it grows wild in almost every state in the Union.
Does it?
There's practically no interstate commerce in the drug. As a result, the government's hands are tied.
Under the influence of the drug, he killed his entire family with an axe.
What? Okay.
A young girl, 17 years old, a reefer smoker, taken in a raid in the company with 5 young men. Here is a particularly flagrant case.
Yes, I remember. The newspapers made quite a play of it.
So she smoked weed, so now she's a hoe?
Isn't it true that you have, perhaps unwillingly, acquired a certain harmful habit through association with certain undesirable people?
Well,
What? So he smoked weed at a party once and now he's addicted?
Come on, Jimmy! Please, don't be hot!
These people are supposed to be on weed? I mean, this movie seems like it should be made about alcohol, but, you know, what do I know?
Didn't take that new kid long to catch on.
Don't take any of them long.
So she's like an unwilling drug dealer? She like runs the drug house, but she doesn't want to like run the drug house?
Give me a knife and a fork, will you?
I don't get it.
Self.
Are they together? Or they just know each other? I don't get what's happening. Now they're acting like they're on speed.
Are you sure Jimmy didn't leave any message for me? Mary?
no, he didn't. But I guess you're okay. I'll write it down for you.
These people are bad at keeping secrets.
Mary, come right in.
Is Jimmy here?
Oh, why, he's around somewhere. Hey, scram, will you?
Oh, is he the creepy one that was like licking his lips over her? Ew, run away, girl, run away. I still don't understand the ages of any of these people. Is she supposed to be in high school or college? He's creeping me out.
Smoke, Mary?
Thanks.
So if she's never smoked weed before, you would obviously know that that was weed. Can't talk coming down.
Can't talk, turn down.
Throw it on the ground? What the heck? It's people throwing cigarettes on the ground.
Oh, Mary, give me a
No,
Mary.
no, please.
Ew. Ew. What the heck? Aren't they in the next room? I can't hear that?
It's sweet of you to help me, Bill. Oh, thank you, kind sir.
Okay, but pot doesn't make you hallucinate. So, what? It's a gun? What is he fighting with him for? But the gun was pointed at the floor.
Jack, is she all right? She's dead. I'll handle this. Now get going.
What happened to the kid? What?
Harry.
This is so stupid.
Harry! What happened? You killed her.
I feel this was made by someone who's never even smelled weed before.
The guy you hit that day died. Died? You didn't... No. I didn't crack.
I thought he didn't die. What?
We're driving that car. Well, thanks, Jack. Just as long as you keep your mouth shut that you were ever up in May's apartment. Why, sure, Jack, sure. Call Dr. Alfred Carroll to the stand.
I really wish this was funny, but it's really just cringy and lame.
And while Bill Harper had been considered an exceedingly good player, I saw him miss the ball by as much as 3 or 4 feet. This, I understand, could be attributed to the use of marijuana.
Based on what?
The witness isn't qualified to express opinions upon the effects of narcotics.
Thank you.
Dr. Carroll has been called merely as a character witness.
Why'd I ever bring him up there anyway? He's just a kid.
Wait. So, are they in high school? Was she making out with a high school student? Because she's... looks older. I'm so confused.
By his own admission, he pressed the trigger of the weapon that sent lovely and innocent Mary Lane to a tragic and untimely death.
He doesn't remember fighting with that guy and pulling him off of her at all? Like, what? He wasn't drunk.
Attacking Mary Lane, and that his mind went blank from that moment on, the defense has been unable to produce one witness to substantiate that statement. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury...
That just means the cops didn't do their job very well.
In a moment of anger, he deliberately and willfully killed her.
What is your verdict?
We find the defendant guilty, as charged.
Stop that racket! Stop it!
Janie, haven't you learned that silly tune yet? You play it over and over again. Now stop it! Stop it!
May!
What do you want?
Bring me some reefers.
I've never seen anything like that before.
Oh, come on. Get a hold of yourself. Here you are. Well, quit that crazy laughing.
Play faster. Faster.
It's like the origin of the Joker. What the hell?
I know what you want. You want to kill me.
You're crazy. Take it easy, kid. I just want to talk to you.
Creepy.
Killed Mary, and I'll tell you who killed Mary Lane. It wasn't Bill. It was Jack. But you see, Judge, Bill didn't know he hadn't killed Mary. He was so doped up, they made him think he had.
Okay. I've never been that stoned.
I'm just as much to blame. I am.
Do I understand you wish to plead guilty to a charge of fostering moral delinquency in the case of William Harper?
Yes, I'm guilty.
Fostering moral delinquency? That's a charge? I'm so confused. Is he in high school and she's like 25? That's the cleanest bullet wound I've ever seen. Holy crap! What the heck? Oh my god! I did not expect that at all.
I am happy to have been enabled, before it was too late, to order the verdict of the jury in the case of the people versus William Harper to be set aside. But, young man, although this court is convinced that to declare you guilty would have been a gross miscarriage of justice, we cannot condone your acts.
Your acts of what?
Your experiences may not alone keep you, but thousands of others from the vicious pitfalls of marijuana.
Why did he say it like that? Marijuana.
Your Honor, in this case, the state waives trial of the defendant, Ralph Wiley. It is recommended, Your Honor, that the defendant be placed in an institution for the criminally insane for the rest of his natural life.
For smoking weed?
The next tragedy may be that of your daughter, or your son, or yours, or yours, or yours.
Oh no! Oh, thank goodness it's over. Okay, well that was Reefer Madness from 1936. It was like void of facts. It seemed to have been made by people who had never even been in the same room as marijuana. Yeah. That was horrible. It was not funny, super cringy. It seemed to me that it was more of a condemnation of predators to me. The creepy dude was a predator to the girl that he was molesting that ended up getting shot. Like, the people that own the house were predators. They just, like, invited people over to give them marijuana and, like, cover up crimes that happened there for some reason. I mean, I get that pot used to be illegal, but, like, did they have speakeasies for weed back then? I don't know. It seemed to be, they think that marijuana has all the side effects that alcohol, speed, heroin, whatever have, like driving while under the influence, insanity, hallucinations. Like, none of that happens with marijuana. Like, I smoked for 2 years, and I mean, I smoked recreationally for 2 years. Like, a lot. None of that stuff happened to me. I had a lot of laughing at, like, they didn't have anybody having deep, stupid conversations that they forget later, or watching a DVD menu for 3 hours on accident. Yeah. It was really stupid. I wish it was funny, but it wasn't. At least it was short. I'm glad it was short. It was only like an hour and 5 minutes. So I'm thankful for that. But yeah, it was all kinds of stupid. It was very after school special, but like not even campy. It was just really boring. Sadly. I'm sad now. I need to watch something funny now, because that was just really cringy. If you really want to watch a movie that condemns drugs, watch Requiem for a Dream, Trainspotting. Those are pretty good at not wanting to do those drugs. Requiem for a Dream will mess you up. It's a good movie, though. Pot is not scary. So, sorry about it. If you like my content, please like, comment, and subscribe. Bye!